Okay, we have a 2011 Harley-Davidson Street Glide FLHX, 96 cubic inch, 6-speed transmission. This is a custom built bike that I've done over the last couple of years. I'm going to go over the finer points with you. We'll start in the front. It has a taller windshield, 13 inch, because I'm over 6'2", and I needed that to keep that air over my head, and I don't like the wind in my face anymore. Chrome trim on the windshield itself. As you can see, the paint is black with a flame throughout the motorcycle. It has an HID front headlight, French curve trim ring, integrated turn signals there. Also, it has a custom turn signal system I built out of LEDs on each side. Well, I'll light those up in a little bit, show you how those work. It has the adjustable air deflectors here. It has the lower fairings, and those are vented as well. It has the chrome plated cowbells, sliders, and it also has CVO wheels, 19 inch in the front, 18 inch in the back. Those also have chrome caps on the axles, chrome spacers, and chrome rotors with chrome buttons on those. There's also chrome covers on the calipers themselves. The brake pads are only about 1,000 miles old. I just replaced those late in the year. It also has a oil cooler that I just put on about a season and a half ago. What a big difference. It really makes a difference in these Harleys. Keep that oil cool. They run much better. There's a cover on the clutch adjuster. That's chrome. As we pan around, I'm going to go to the dash here. It has a inner painted dash. It's black, same as the bike, with some custom trim, aluminum covers. They're perforated for the speakers. It has a JVC, AM/FM CD. Also has USB and 1/4 inch plug, so you can pretty much play anything through this. Also Bluetooth enabled. It has a mini Lanzar amplifier. There's 6 speakers in this bike. It puts out 100 watts per channel. It sounds really good. I'll attempt to play it, but it's not going to sound good on this thing. There's 6.5s in the fairing, upper fairing, 6.5s Polk audio, marine grade in the lower fairings, 6x9 marine grade Polk audio in the bags themselves. The center section of the fuel tank has been powder coated black to match, so it kind of fades away. So there's not many bikes like that. And of course it has a different sticker or whatever you want to call it on the center there. Chrome cover there, standard lock mechanism on there. All the controls are chrome plated. The mirrors have been moved out here. I like them better. Never liked the mirrors on the fairings. You couldn't see well. This is all chrome plated, include the master cylinder. And on this one there's a nice little clock there. The volume and everything is integrated to the stereo, so you don't lose your controls there. You don't have to reach for them. They still work on this stereo. This has been where the old ones were. I covered them up. It's hard to see. It probably won't adjust. There's a pin cover, and then there's a bolt cover. It has a Harley skull on it. It's kind of neat looking. Have a Cobra high flow intake, along with Cobra's 2-to-1 system, going into Cobra 4 to 4.5 inch Race Pro mufflers. It also has a power power commander number 5 in it to control it. It has the built-in deflectors and chrome trim on the deflectors. It also has kind of a neat thing I'd like to show you. It has what I put on here is a stabilizer bar for the engine, rear stabilizer. These come rubber mounted, so they usually only have the front stabilizer. And the engine always shook a lot, and I never liked that. So I put that rear stabilizer on, and it stopped that completely. I put there's a chrome cover on here on the rear brakes reservoir. There's a new timing cover with some flames on it there. Really neat little deal here I put on for highway use is these FBI footrests, and I would suggest anybody who has these never use it but the highway because they're so low. They will scratch and then they'll just push back in. But it's kind of a neat thing to have another place to put your feet. The passenger has the floorboards that are matched to the front. As you can see, the paint and the flames run through the back along with the saddlebag latches. Those have been changed to chrome and they match the flame pattern as well. Excuse me. The seat is a hammock seat by Harley Davidson, reupholstered in black ostrich and python. That's kind of a neat look, and also the backrest is ostrich as well. Of course, these are vinyl products. They are nowhere near a real python or an ostrich, so all you tree huggers, relax. On the back of the bike's been smoothed. Paul Yaffe license plate unit has been installed. As you can see, there's no turn signal bar. Those have been integrated to the sides, and I'll turn those on to show it to you. But it also has the bottom light still, unlike a CVO. So you still have that third light back there, which is kind of neat. Gives just something to brighten it up so people can see you. The bike has 19,000 miles on it. It's been extremely well taken care of, oil changed every year. On this side, you have the horn cover with the same flame system as the rest of the bike. It has the Harley Davidson bridges on the cylinder. The spark plugs are iridium. The spark plug wires are stainless steel covered because they go up over the engine, so that's a big help to that, especially for heat sink. It has a Harley Davidson shift rod here, as you can see there it says Harley. The rear shifter has been removed. I never liked them. You can always put it back on if you want. I don't have it, but I always use the front. I never liked the back, so off it went, and spacer went in its place. Again, there's the speaker system, and it really sounds awesome. So that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the bike on, show you the lighting. I'm going to kind of kill the lights a little bit here so you can see it. That should be good enough. As you can see, the dashboard has been adjusted. Whoop, not ready for that yet. It's all blue now, and the pointers are now red, and the readout is now blue on the odometer. So everything matches, including the stereo, along with the red indicator. So everything matches here. It looks kind of neat. There is night lighting. There's switches right here. It does have a pilot that I leave running all the time so you can catch a glimpse of the blue during the day. And then when you turn this switch on, now you have all your blue lighting on, including the lights that are inside the horn, which looks really cool at night. It really stands out. There's a total of 11 lights in this bike. So there's 4 around the engine, 1 here in the horn. As you can see underneath the bike, there's 2 there. There's 2 in the back of the bike, and then there's 2 on the front wheel, so you can see it spin. Now here's the front system. It's going to be hard to see because this ain't the greatest in the world of a camera, but there's your lights. There's your HID. Really a bright light. Looks really great. I'm going to turn this on. So when it turns on, which is really hard to see, the triangle lights up and it has the pointer so you can actually see it. Like I said, again, this is not the best, so you can see it in person if you'd like. The rear lighting, and then the brakes, and you can see that third lighting. The lights are built into the license plate bracket. I'll turn the stereo on real quick. Look into my eyes to see a graveyard filled with dirt and defeat. Look into my eyes to see the weight on my soul. Where the fallen angels sleep, the crooked hearts and the crossroads meet. Okay, so that's the video, that's the bike. Any questions, let me know, okay? Thanks a lot.